Hello guys, I am the Deadly Cat, and today we are not playing some Portal 2. This is simply just a backdrop. I've failed pretty hard on a level here, so yeah, I'm not very proud of it. I'm only on like the third chapter, but I ended up after I stopped recording this, I ended up under getting this um, level, and I actually played 4 more chapters for a period of 4 hours, and because Portal is amazing. But today, that's not the point of this commentary. I am making an observation of relaxing and playing too many video games, or not playing too many video games, and what's right and how much is a lot and how much is bad about relaxing and playing video games too much. So if you've ever had like a busy week at school or something, and uh, you go to the weekend and you play a ton of video games, you binge out. A lot of people feel guilty because they feel that because they worked so hard the previous week that they should continue working hard even though they don't have to if they finish all their homework for the weekend or something. And I encounter this problem a lot. I encountered it because I'm in spring break this week, and I worked really hard last week, and I'm encountering this. And some people, have already solved this problem for themselves, and it's okay. It's not, and you don't have to feel this guilt. It's okay to binge out when you have nothing because you obviously worked hard to have that free time, and you have a right to that free time. But the problem is that some people are not allowed to exercise this right as much in their families. Like I know kids that love to play video games, but if they finish all their homework or something just to play one video game for a bit, their parents will like force them to stop or do something else for a while because they feel that they're playing too many video games. In reality, if they have a good mix of doing other things, but they just happen to like play video games because they're bored one day and they you know um, schedule time for themselves to play this game, they have every right to. I feel it's important to read and like do other things other than just uh, playing video games and stuff. But you know, uh, some people don't do this. But if you do that, I think you should have a right to play video games. Um, and to some kids, if they do have this balance, uh, and they play video games, they are still not allowed to play it because some people still think that video games fry the brain, or they're not interactive enough because video games are often compared to TV. It is a lot like TV because say you watch 3 hours of TV, it's not a big deal, right? Say you play 3 hours of video games, it's a big deal. People are like, "Wow, you have no life" or something. When in reality, video games go by quicker because they're more fun, they're more interactive. So you actually use your brain, and your brain isn't just being fried. But since video games are more nerdy and is more of like an esoteric culture, and it's not as popular as TV, people often think that video games playing too many is bad. And this kind of sucks for people who just want to relax one day if they worked really hard, and like on like some test or something or studied like and they did all their homework like in the first 3 hours right after school, and so they could play this one video game or go to a midnight release or whatever they did. You get my drift. So God, you catch my drift. Sorry, but I mean, and yet still some people either feel guilty about relaxing or can't relax, and I think it kind of sucks for people, and they should have the right to relax. Like I read the newspaper every day. I try to read the magazine The Economist. I read books, but I do all my homework, and I have priorities because I know like I love video games. So I know if I play too many on one day, I know I won't get everything done. So I try to get all my priorities done, which take up a lot of time. so I usually have to leave video games for the weekends. But like today, I played like 5 hours of Portal 2, and I felt really guilty. But like I thought, and I'm like, I have nothing. I have nothing to do. I have no commitments. Why not? You know, who's stopping me? Why can't I? And you know, some people say like, oh, I don't play video games because it takes up a lot of time, or I don't do this, or I don't do that. When you know they really, it doesn't matter because you can do whatever the heck you want. You know, and even if you play a lot of video games, it doesn't mean you have no life. If it's all you do, that's kind of weird. But I mean, say you have like a week played in Call of Duty, like Call of Duty Black Ops that came out in November. So I mean, that's 6 months. That's you know, it's like a day a month. That's not that bad. More than a day a month. But I mean, still, if they like read or have a good mix or of what they want to do, they still have an idea of like outside things other than video games, then they should have every right to do that. They should have every right to play video games. But yeah, even though they have a week, people will still think, oh, you're a loser because you play video games or something, and I think that's stupid. I honestly think it's stupid. So yeah, that's my rant on that. I am playing some Portal 2. I am failing hard at this puzzle. Sorry, I couldn't figure out for the life of me until I stopped recording it because I thought it would go on too long. But literally 5 minutes after I stopped recording, I figured it out. And after that, I went and played 4 more chapters pretty much without a hitch. And I have to say, I love Cave Johnson, and I think that the Portal 1950s was pretty awesome. It was hard though. Almost every single one, I had to like go to YouTube. I had to consult YouTube people who had put up Let's Plays. So yeah, all right. Thank you guys. I hope you have a good day. I don't know why I said that.